It is Kaho versus Soin, the fight for survival. Whoever wins this goes up against Moon in the lower bracket decider. Lin won the group. Moon waiting for the winner. Soin taking a map off of Lin is obviously grand. It's a big success. Probably gonna bite him in the butt that he got close. So, oh man, from the updated classic HD that I hacked into my game tonight to give you guys a better viewing experience to 720p Chinese broadcast restream on regular classic. Oh, I should definitely update title and stuff. But yeah, sorry, this is not really worthy the tournament, but let's make the best out of it. Lin, Moon, Kaho, Soin. $25,000 D Don't Force Me Cup Finals. Imagine we see the day when 720p is low res. Back in the day, 320 was Marvel. PP live streams, my dude. Watching WCG on PP Live. So, Blade Master versus Demon Hunter. We've seen this before. This is all day, every day in these matchups. Even in Mirror. So, Demon Hunter tried and true. But yeah, Soin, absolute master of the blade, and that is one of his best assets, I would say, against probably the best mechanic a Night Elf has on the planet right now in Kaho. So quite some micro battles coming your way here. Oh, Soin, there was a chance to screw this up, but no, with the last hit, gets the big one. 0.4 is sweet. Now Demon Hunter can of course heal. Last hit was Moonwell was cancelled, right? I'm pretty sure. And Soin running a bit out of healing here. This should be worrying. Nice blocks, nice damage. Frog is not getting in the way. Blade Master takes care of that. And we move back and heal up. And not having to face a level 2 Demon Hunter, like no evasion, no heavy items. That's really damn cool. I watch so much Warcraft. In my mind, the slashing sound of the Blade and Demon Hunter are there. I feel the same, man. Guys, just use your imagination. Just use your imagination. We'll be fine. Can someone check if that was the same rule last season finals? I vaguely remember something like that. Kaho with a relatively late Hunter's Fall. We get Raider Walker on So inside. And still Creepcraft. With Mana Burn and Archers here, this is relatively quick. Engine of War on the other side will make strides towards the bottom right, I guess. What are the goals now? Goals are to get the Shadow Hunter out and level him. Establish the Raider Walker army. Clean the map as much as possible. Get some map control. Pimp the Blade. It's very underwhelming at the moment. Mana Burn. Go level up. Close. Needs Something to save him! Soin! Sick! He's getting revealed, but the mana are not enough. He dodged a bullet. Not one. He dodged a shotgun. Unreal. And now the Shadow Hunter got Hex. Oh my god. What a sick save by Infi. By Infi? By Soin. And now we turn this around. This is, of course, all the mana on the Shadow Hunter, which you usually want to use for some creep manip. He can make up all the cost by selling the Rune Bracers, which he doesn't really need in this matchup. The Great Escape. That could have cost him game 1 for sure. Now it's time to be a little timid, as he's still hurt and still recovering and still needs some mana regen. But here in Northern Isles you can creep defensively, if you want to say that. Sick move. Clip it, baby! Clip it! We might not have in-game sounds, but we can still clip it. Demon Hunter is pretty sick, by the way. This evasion is half a level higher than the regular evasion. Got some damage with the slippers, got some attack speed with the gloves. And now we have crowd control Hex versus crowd control Entangle. And no single target Dispel on Soin. So it's not that he has infinite Dispel against the Entangles. This could hurt him. One of the wind. Ooh. Soin really has to work with very few Dispels. Or Disenchants. And then there's Entangle and Cyclone. Could set up a trap for that. We go Bears, Raider Walker, this is the meta, this is the setup. Raider for control. Funnily enough, Walker for the damage. It's really a development of the past 6 to 8 weeks or so. Walker damage oftentimes underestimated. Comes with the downside of later Dispel. That's why he's not engaging with the Night Elf at the moment, but rather evasion creeping, I want to call it. Oh my god, Claws plus 8. That is sick. And both are working on their final upgrades. Soin, not in a bad spot. Soin, this, it's always a question what kind of performance he brings out. Sometimes he can be top of the world, top 3 Dubai. Who would have freaking thought that? Top 4, sorry, top 3? Top 4? Top 3. Yeah, it was Starbuck versus Soin in the lower bracket semifinal. Yeah, top 3. And then a couple of weeks later, he's back to elimination round of 16. A top 3 LAN tournament finisher should be able to beat Kaho on a good day. And so far, it's not that bad, but Bears are coming. We got a clash. And yeah, only 2 walkers. I don't think Soin is necessarily ready for this. Who got it? Big one goes to the Shadow Hunter. Mega important item on the Blade Master as well for movement speed and attack speed. But now no more repositioning. with mana burn. He could also not pop out the Shadow Hunter, but the Shadow Hunter reposition was extremely important. Trying to stay in this. He doesn't have a TP, only a heal scroll. This is the fight for the map. How much damage can Soin do? He has a huge supply lead, but it's tier 2 versus tier 3, and this Demon Hunter, it is questionable if he can be stopped. Kodo has eaten a bear. Maybe can be freed. Raiders, as they run into Entangle, are just getting murdered. Same for the archers, of course. Blade Master going ham. Good exchanges. And for the fact that there was so much crowd control in Kaho's situation, or in Kaho's hands, Soin dealt with this really good. The block with the blade versus the Kodo to keep the extra damage up. Phenomenal warcraft on both sides. But Soin, it looks like he's running out of steam. Keeper went home, got some mana again. Expo coming up. This is why we're enforcing this fight. The Expo is almost there. Can he distract a couple of seconds longer? No, he can't. No, he can't. Sick fight by Kaho. Sick timing by Kaho. He still got mana. Still got claws. Got the orb. And Soin again. Not having a town portal or a speed scroll there. On the way to the red spot. This was greedy. And he got punished for it. Looks almost doomed from here on out for Soin. He gets the second red spot. First item was amazing. Quad circlet. I don't know how you fit all of that on your hand, but you know, some people also wear 2 caps, so what do I know? Reaver down, strengthened int for the Shadow Hunter level 4. Maybe with the movement speed he can do something about it. Lag by Soin. I'm gonna use that time to get some socks. Soin can still win this with one good fight. There were some expenses that he didn't necessarily need to do. He doesn't have the equipment really. Especially mana on the Shadow Hunter is necessary. Watch out, there's someone behind you. Ah, just a mirror, reflection, my inner self. Kaho? Rather tame, I gotta say. Demon Hunter's still a freaking beast. If he's level 5, he's probably dead. He sold a Ring of Protection on the Demon Hunter. Or was it dropped because he wanted that red spot item? You should never sell a Ring of Protection +4. On a Demon Hunter. When you're up against the blade? Nah, something must have happened. And we engage again. On the grave of the brothers and sisters that fell 5 minutes ago. This time the army composition for Soin looks a lot better. Double Kodo to eat 2 bears instead of 1. More walkers for more magic damage for the remaining bears. Kaho's inventory is also looking a lot better. Entangle level 2 is looking fine. But Soin was a defensive position. And no counter expo by Kaho. Soin needs a minute or two and then he can do it. Usually known for his spectacular fight micro. Now tame, calm, and collected. Soin will do it if the expo runs for a while. I agree. Double orb though. We bring wisps. We have a bunch of siege bears. Double heal scroll on Soin's side though. As everything should be affected by Spirit Link, you bring wisps to detonate the Spirit Link. But with Spirit Link the damage is distributed evenly, and then the heal scrolls on top is pretty freaking good. No mana burn, but immolation? What? What the hell? Okay, show me that it's worth it. We get the Dispel on the illusions pretty much right away. Kaho coming forward. One has eaten. The second one. The damage. The walker damage is so good. Now you would love to have a mana burn the Shadow Hunter, eh? Sees the immo and doesn't have to worry about these burns. Raiders find a way to the backline, controls the bears well. So in 62 food, neck and neck fight. Blade gotta be a little careful. Invo potion breaks out of it. That's the big one. Kaho being chased down. Bears will be coming back. Invo potion on the other side as well. We do have staff, so demons should be safe. Reinforcements on Soin's side. Slowly but steady, taking the lead here. The walkers are down. Staff at the ready. And the demon hunter, does he have a staff back? He absolutely does. And here we go. Can he snack him? Ah, no, the Kaho. With the devour, he could have stopped it. That would have been so sick, but his belly was full already. Blade in trouble. Shadow Hunter, dry. Army, super hurt. 2 heal scrolls gone already. And Kaho standing tall with 46 food. Still has a couple of bears. Mauls down the base. And it's G to the G's. And Kaho prevailing with the 1 and the O. For now. But that is a bit worrying, guys, because that was the home turf of the orcs on Northern Isles. So if you're a Soin fan, send your prayers, eat your vitamins, drink your milk, and send your energy as well. God damn, dude. Reskilling to immolation. He got into the middle of it all. So this definitely had an impact. Not sure if worth. But the staff trick? Pretty sweet, eh? Immolation doesn't stop in hex? Ooh, is that right? Does immolation not stop in hex? But if you have mana burn, there's less hex. So I guess that's not the reason. I think it's just pure damage. As I said many times for many years, Spirit Link is a double-edged sword. Not having too much single target damage can be very nice as everything is distributed and then you heal everything back up with the heal spray, heal ward, heal scroll. But if you're past that threshold, then all of a sudden everything is dying, so immolation gives you a little more burst to get faster to that spot where everything is dangerous. Soin fighting for survival in the $25,000 tournament. And it's on springtime. Soin's Fight for Survival on ST. Good to see some modern, more modern maps in the tournament pool. What's the setup now? I don't think anything groundbreaking will change, to be honest. Demon Blade, Archer Grunts. That's what it is. Maybe some timing. Because Soin, he had a super solid setup. And then he was caught off guard by the creep jack upper left hand side. That was the move of the game by Kaho for sure. To force the fight before Expo is ready. With low mana. With no combat items. With no speed scroll. Wait a minute. This is a Warmill. Ah, fast tech. Did he not build a barracks? Didn't pay attention to the left hand side. Oh, the Demon Hunter. The Demon Hunter is out of control already. Bro, +8. Let's go. He has a grunt. True, smart. Early Warmill. Headhunters. Interesting. That is very interesting. What's he doing with that? Just straight up? But won't bears kill you? Is it just for creeping? What a shift. But the Demon Hunter will bully these Headhunters, no? For a long time at least. A pretty passive game so far. Usually you start with a Mammoth camp and then go into the middle and battle for level 2, but more harassed by Soin, no creeping at all. Blade Master Headhunters is not that uncommon anymore, but usually that's played with mirror image. Maybe Neo can make game sounds with his mouth. I do the shade game sounds all the time. Oh, this is the one. Headhunter down towards creeps. Soin seems to have a rough day. Here on springtime. That's his loser's pick. This seems unwinnable for now. But hopefully he has some tricks up his sleeve. Must have some tricks up his sleeve. Heavy creeping now towards the shop. That's a good consumable. How do you follow this up? Soin got incredibly creative in maps versus Happy. Where you start like Shadow Hunter Alchemist. But here, the norm. Blade Master, Headhunter, Raider, Walker. So he just wants a little bit more punch in the mid game for creeping. He's not heavy on harass at all this time. Oh, let's not forget that his mid-game on Northern Isles was pretty ruined by the creep-jacking Demon Hunter. This is not gonna happen. Hopefully for him this time. So Shadow Hunter creep, I don't want to say abuse, as he's not pulling and pushing creeps. Vamp Aura. Now we're talking. This is a solid solution against the Thorns Aura that the Keeper will provide. One of his greatest assets. We saw it also on level 2. So it's constant AoE damage basically, thanks to Thorns Aura. It's AoE damage from Immolation. And then a broad bear frontline. Yeah, Soin needs so much healing. But how do we afford that? Last hit. Got it! Soin got it! Little bit of momentum. Let's go! Gets entangled. That's the fate of a grunt. Whenever you're close to a keeper with mana. Ah! Hex close before mana burn. Blade Master, go, go, go. Circlet gloves. Backstab. Keeper down. He got the Vamp Aura as well, which is absurd for a future bear fight. But Soin's mid-game hero control still unparalleled. Fighting. That is exactly what he needed in that situation. Exactly what he needed in that situation. Can he double down now? Is it expo time? That early? 30 for food? Level 1 keeper is back soon. Holy guacamole. Look at that Demon Hunter. He's a fighter, you say? That Demon Hunter is a fighter. Circlet for more everything. Slipper's Claws for more damage. And more HP. This is not... And Vamp Aura. And Reju. And Roar. And an Orb soon. How do you beat this Demon Hunter? John, let's go. Thank you for
number 1.
Thank you for the 60 month, mate. 5 freaking years, John. 5 freaking years. Yeah, Hex and End Snare. Just kill it. Yeah, of course. Of course. Just kill it. I'll tell the orcs how to deal with that. This is very promising though. If someone gets a better moment to fight at around 50, there's good chances. And now we draw out the creeps. Yeah, red spot for both. Big items. No, 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 no. Whoopsie daisy. It's like some custom game creep man, but hey. Eventually we're getting it done. Someone gave up on the pulls. Like, okay, let's fight straight up. Let's make this fair. Level 3. Again, Talisman. I don't think too much damage will end up on the Shadow, but we'll see. On the other side, Hood of Cunning, which is also not that great. Except if you go oh, you do go Immolation. Immolation mana burn. No evasion. Huh. Ring +5. Jesus. Yeah. This Demon Hunter is the ultimate freaking raid boss. This guy has 1,000,000 EHP. I don't know. How do you deal with that? How are you ever supposed to deal with that? Push into the main, gets the burrow, everything you ever wanted. Stall for the next fight. Don't get your bears eaten. Get out ASAP. But Soin. Soin is going for the second base. Can you find a way to play around this without having to face the Demon Hunter? At least he got one heal scroll. Let's not underestimate the Blade Master, by the way. Circlet gloves, 2 claws. Mwah. Stole the crystal ball. Sweet. Sweet, Soin, sweet. A demon is close to 5. Keeper got level 2 Thorns Aura. Invo potion now as well. And that's the push. Soin, are you ready? You were seconds away from holding the Expo on game 1. This is the tournament line on the live. Tournament live on the line. Okay, for now he lets it go, but he can swing back any given time. Kaho seems to be too good against this timing. Supply lead for Soin. But that's about it. This Demon Hunter is the one who has to be killed. Mega detonate, not interrupted at all. The little dispel he got reduced even more. 222, 177. The big red numbers are here. Kodos have both eaten. Bear goes down. Kaho in a little bit of trouble, but here's a level 5 Demon Hunter. With Immolation, you gotta split the walkers immediately. Next, Bear down. The walker damage adds up, but we get into this position where it's really, really tricky to deal with all the damage, as you can see. GG, Kaho smashes that fight, dude. Onage and Soin has been eliminated after a grand DWCC and a grand Dubai Cup. The last tournament for Soin goes horribly wrong. Winning a map versus Lin was not enough against Kaho, who sweeps him 2-0. And man, in the fights did Kaho look good.